My Shin. I made a point of rewatching the Dag, before Jake the dog. Nope, Jake the dad, before actually making this post because I figured I may have given it a bit of a shrift the first time I saw it. The first time I watched Jake the Dad, I felt that it was a bit of a cop out to have them grow up so quick. I mean, we had just gotten into the swing of being able to carry through a arc from episode to episode, or even a semi-non-linear arc that would span, like this episode and 4 down the line or something like that. I thought that was going to end up carrying through. I was actually really excited to see how Jake's life as a dad was going to carry through. Well, turns out it doesn't have to, because those kids grow up fucking quick, and they can actually save their dad. Now, let's see if those kids end up becoming a major fixture in later adventures, or perhaps a save-the-day cop-out character in episodes where there's no way out. I don't know. I'm interested to see where these kids end up meeting the Lich, and I do hope slash feel slash hope slash really, really hope that it ends up coming down to that. Looking at the kids, though, I mean, like, which one is my favorite? Oh, isn't that what everybody thinks? Like, when you watch Scooby-Doo, oh, I'm kind of like Shaggy. Oh, really? You're like Shaggy? Fucking idiot. I think I'm like Stacy What's-Her-Fuck. I think that I may like Charlie and TV. Charlie and TV are pretty fucking cute. Jake Jr. does have a terrifying face and is extremely useful later on. Possibly one of the few of them, if any of them, who speaks English? Maybe? Because, like, Jake Jr. was the only one who did speak English in the episode. Anyway, I was interested. I was hoping to have seen a birth. I was hoping to have seen them be kids longer. But, I don't make the show. I watch the show. And I'm interested to see where it's going with this. If anywhere. I can't imagine them just dumping the kids, because that would be that would be so male of them. Over Christmas, I went back to Canada, spent some time with the family. Got to see my buddy Andrew. That was really awesome. And got to hang out with my nephews. My nephews are still really awesome. I really like both of those guys. You saw one of my swags from earlier, this wonderful thumb piano, which my older brother and my sister-in-law gave me. It's fun to try and pick out songs on, but also it's like it just wums in the hand so nicely. Let's see here. Other than having my travel expenses pretty much totally covered, which was really my Christmas present, I got a very nice merino wool shirt from my younger brother, which I really like and am wearing an awful lot. Underneath a whole bunch of other stuff. Like, it's lucky it gets washed. I pretty much wear it all the time. I'm looking forward to the next time I come through Canada. It won't be probably for another year, but I do intend to do Vic and Van, with, like, that's going to be the heavy emphasis of my trip, as well as stopping through Calgary and finally going to Toronto to see where my older brother and my sister-in-law and my nephews live. I had a really nice time. It's fucking cold. Yeah, I mean, like, maybe I still have a, maybe take a look up over here. Yes, it's still there. If you take a look at my Facebook profile pic, you can see that my face is entirely covered with frost from a small walk up to the bank. And that was cute. I was just thinking about how, like, I can't get that anywhere else. Like, a frosted mustache. Except in that biblical sense, which is gross. So yes, Em, I will be trying to get that video game for my R4 card, because I am now hopelessly jealous that that is actually out. I'm thinking about getting a 3DS, but I don't know how to pirate to the 3DS yet, so it only has kind of a half a use to me. I mean, I can play games in Japanese, it just takes significantly longer. I've postponed the latter part of Pokemon for this reason. I mean, just language barrier makes it kind of take a long time to go through a game. Although, it's been nice to kind of go through the same places that I've been familiar with from Black in black too. But you know, X and Y are coming out. Holy shit! And I mean, so that kind of means that I need to get a 3DS. Also, you know, if I could play Dobutsu no Mori, I would feel better about myself. I don't know why. I just have always wanted to play Dobutsu no Mori. That said, I've wanted to play the Wii Rhythm Heaven game, but I sure don't have a Wii. Just kind of trying to think about which one I'm going to get better use out of. Probably the 3DS, because I don't really want to buy a television. Short story. The guy from NHK, like the CBC of Japan, the people from the Japanese public broadcasting channel come around every year asking you if you watch NHK. You watch NHK, then you will donate to us. Yes? Yes! And when I used to have a television and I used to watch NHK, I used to tell them at the door, I don't have a television, I'm sorry, which was a lie. Now I don't have a television. I don't really have aspirations of buying one, unless it's going to be simply connected to my computer. And you know, that's kind of hard to ship back over. I mean, like, I'm gonna be out here for another year and a half, if not another year beyond that. But at the same time, you got to think about, like, when you buy something, is it gonna be a bitch to ship? Other than that, just had my first jam of the new year with my ukulele partner Amy, and I'm hoping that we can play another gig this first half of the year. I don't know if we have any leads on gigs coming up, but we're adding about 3 or 4 more songs to our repertoire and polishing up everything that we have so far. Hoping on planning out doing some solo gigs and some solo recording, which will be easier to manage because there's only one of me. And on that front, I think I'll leave this off for my Shin, and I will catch you even sooner than the last time I was going to catch you sooner, with the stuff that I promised the last time, which I actually have videos of and such. Anyway, peace.